Welcome back, guys, to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in, and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, gets the win over Makhmudov last night on Netflix and proceed to call out none other than Anthony AJ Joshua. Check this out.
I want to give you the fight you've all been waiting for. I want you, AJ, Anthony Joshua. Let's give the fight fans what they want. The Battle of Britain. And here's my challenge. I challenge you, Anthony Joshua, to fight me, the Gypsy King, next.
All right, guys, so I want to get my thoughts on that call out. But before I do that, let me congratulate Tyson Fury on his win last night. He beat Makhmudov by unanimous decision. That improves his record to 35-2. You guys know the only two losses Tyson Fury has is to none other than Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed champion at heavyweight. Now, as far as that fight goes last night, I took it for what it was. I think it was a tune-up fight for Tyson Fury, who's been out of the ring, about 16 months? I think it's about 16 months. Makhmudov was a guy who was pretty much tailor-made for Tyson Fury. You know, a guy that didn't have any footwork. He didn't have any head movement. He didn't work behind the jab. You know, he just kind of was winging punches. And a guy like Tyson Fury, who works behind the jab, who has great footwork, feints a lot, you know, that was something for him, in my opinion, to get in some work, to knock the ring rust off. And that's what it was. You know, take it for what it was. I don't know. I'm interested in knowing if you guys actually enjoyed the fight last night. I just wanted to see, you know, what he looked like. And I got a sense of, you know, if he still has it or not. That's what I took it as. But anyway, after the fight, of course, you guys saw the video there. He called out Anthony AJ Joshua. Now I want to get my thoughts on Joshua's demeanor, because I talked about this when, you know, after the Deontay Wilder fight, how Deontay Wilder went up to Joshua and said, let's do this. And I thought, you know, my personal feelings, I don't know how you guys feel. You guys can let me know how you feel. I felt like AJ was a little bit shook by Wilder. And I gave the reasons for that. I said that I think Anthony's the better boxer per se. Anthony Joshua has the better skill set. But it's something about Wilder. I don't know. My personal opinion, I think it's the right hand that AJ is afraid of. AJ has, you know, he's chinny, guys. You guys know that. And I think that right there kind of scares him a little bit. We've seen AJ knock down numerous times. You know, he's a chinny guy, in my opinion. So I think he was a little bit shook by Wilder. Now, in this instance with Tyson Fury, I wouldn't say that he was shook, but I would say I didn't really like the energy coming from AJ, you know, sitting there and, you know, not even wanting to get in the ring and try to play it up for the fans, you know, not really accepting Tyson Fury's call out, because the optics, in my opinion, they don't look that great. Now, I don't think he's afraid, but, you know, talking about the stuff that's going on behind the scenes and, you know, having to hash out things, the fans don't want to hear that. The fans don't want to hear that. They want to be excited about a big fight. And he just kind of, you know, I don't know. He just kind of dropped the ball in a sense on that, making it exciting, especially for the UK fans. They want to know that you want to get it on with Tyson Fury. So I think AJ dropped the ball in that sense. Now, I got another question for you guys. Who would you rather see AJ in the ring with next? Because everyone wants to fight AJ right now. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. And I would say, I'm just speculating here, but I would think that if AJ fought Deontay Wilder, I think that would be a big fight in the U.S. But I think that the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight, that would be big for the people over in the UK, you know. But I'm interested in knowing what you guys want. You know, I'm just speculating here, but what would you guys rather see next? Would you rather see him and Tyson Fury get it on, AJ and Tyson Fury, or Deontay Wilder and AJ? Because that fight also was a long time in the making. We didn't get it when both of these guys were champions. We wanted it when they were in their prime. And, you know, both of these fights, you know, they don't have the same appeal as they once would have when these guys were champions. But I think they're still big fights. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section about who would you rather see Tyson Fury fight. I mean, who would you rather see AJ fight next? Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.